I know her name is Claire. Do you think this will help?
Yes, surely. I'll find out what I can. What about a last name? Do you remember her last name? I mean, it could help.
No, I can only remember Claire. Oh, but there's something else.
What is it?
I remembered something about the accident. George, how many people drive a car just like yours in Florida?
Not many, I guess. Why?
Well, the guy who hit me had a car exactly like yours, or very similar.
Well, that doesn't mean that he lives in Florida. He could live.
Well, I remember that like half an hour before the accident, I passed by a tow booth. They probably filmed this car.
Yes, but well, why do you want to find out about all this? This guy could live in...
No, I mean, it's part of my past, you know? My memories. We really need to talk, you know? Oh, but there's others too. I remember that before I arrived in Miami, I had been in Tampa, in a theater in a Shakespearean play. And there's other things I don't know.
Abigail.
Oh, there's so many scattered things in my mind. But I wrote it all down as you had told me to.
Abigail, I have a very important meeting right now. I can't give you the proper attention, but when I get home, we can talk about it, all right?
Perfect. I'll prepare us a nice dinner, okay?
Sounds good.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Peter, it's time for us to go.
I know.
The car is waiting.
You know I'm afraid of going, don't you?
That's all right.
I remember the talk we had on the beach last month. When you said I needed to face the wave. Now it seems I'm facing a sea with no waves, no wind, just this desert full of water.
You always talk so beautifully about the sea. Every time I hear you talking about your life, there's always something about the waves, the beach, the ocean.
Before I suffered the accident, I had spent most of my time in the water. Surfing, swimming, whatever. Let's go, Margot. Let's see where this calm, silent sea hides.
Before the accident happened, Peter had been going out with the most beautiful top models and wannabe actresses in Florida, New York, California. He had been on magazine covers and all types of sports commercials. I know my brother's handsome. He has a childlike smile. It's almost impossible to say no to him. It's funny to see how he's changed so much. He's gotten older. Still irresistible, but older somehow. And believe it or not, to my eyes at least, more handsome.
Peter and I have never been very close. The 8-year difference between us, together with our completely different lifestyles, helped in preventing us from being closer. Before he had the accident, I had been working most of the time, and he was usually traveling. I guess this is the first time since we've become grown-ups that we've spent 2 months together. And in the summer, which makes it even more unusual. Peter's sense of humor used to irritate me a lot. But after spending this time together, I can only say that he is the funniest guy I've ever met. Imagine that. My brother, and I didn't know it. I didn't know him.
Do you think he'll surf again, Carlos?
I'll wait. No. I hope he does.
It's so quiet here today.
Yeah. It's very silent here.
Will I surf again?
You still need to have more exams done in
That
order
means
to...
no, doesn't it? You can say it, Margot. I'm prepared.
No. You won't surf.
Thank you. Could you please leave me alone? I'll be fine. I just need to be alone.
There was nothing you could have done to avoid it. You know that.
I know, but that doesn't make things easier to handle.
Have you ever thought that being locked up in this office doesn't make things any easier for Peter?
He said he wanted to be alone.
George, what did you want him to say? That he wanted a party?
He should have started treatment right after the accident.
Look, Peter needs someone to help him look ahead. Why don't you go downstairs and talk to him?
Eleanor, would you like to...
No, thank you, Carlos. I'm really not hungry.
Would you like to talk?
Huh?
You must have had a hard day. Would you like to talk about it?
No. If you don't mind, I'd rather just sit here and be quiet.
That's all right.
Do you want to talk about it?
You might have already noticed that I'm a man of few words. Go talk to Peter. Or just go there and be with him.
Your brother and sister are here.
I really don't feel like talking.
They just want to see you.
Eleanor! Eleanor, are you home? Of course you're home, because I can see your cars in the garage. Open that gate, Eleanor. I need to talk to you. It's just a nice chat, a simple chat. Do you know to whom you're talking? I'm Greg Watson, and nobody leave Greg Watson waiting. No! Was this an egg? If this was an egg, Eleanor. Eleanor, I'm gonna kill you, Eleanor! Eleanor, open that gate! Open that gate now!
This was most certainly a difficult day.
Yeah, I know. What do you think it's going to happen?
Things could have been a lot different if he had accepted treatment earlier. Don't you remember the first lesson, Abigail? Some things are just meant to be.
I can see that now.
I'm glad Greg has left.
At least for now. Unfortunately, he will be back.
And I'm tired.
We're all tired, Abigail. Soon summer will be over and we're all leaving, aren't we?
Yeah, we all have to leave.
I would like to stay a little bit longer.
We can't. You know we can't.
Soon, summer will be over, and we will all have to leave.
You must have seen and dealt with so many people in my condition. Margot, what do they do?
Your question is difficult to answer. If you want, I can tell you stories of people who handled the situation fairly well and found new routes for their lives. But I can also tell you stories of people who drowned in their own sorrow and fear and couldn't move on. What do you feel like doing?
If you were in my place, what would you do?
It doesn't work like that. You need to make your own decision. You're the one who will have to live with it for the rest of your life.
Do you still have that book half destroyed?
Of course I do.
When I was a kid, dude, this is funny. I used to open a book whenever I had a doubt, any doubt. I would read a passage from it and follow its advice.
Here you go. If you shut your eyes, and are a lucky one, you may see at times a shapeless pool of lovely pale colors suspended in the darkness. Then, if you squeeze your eyes tighter, the pool begins to take shape and the color becomes so vivid that with another squeeze they must go on fire. But just before they go on fire, you see the lagoon. This is the nearest you ever get to it on the mainland. Just one heavenly moment. If there could be two moments, you might see the surf and hear the mermaids singing.
Do you have the results, George?
They will be ready in 2 days.
So can I call the press conference?
Do we really need that?
George, this situation is on the papers and the TV for weeks now. People need to get some answers.
I see.
I'm going to speak after you, if you don't mind. After you give the negative results, I'm going to make a few comments, just to shut up a few mouths.
And if it's positive?
I'm sorry?
If the test is positive, am I supposed to hide it and fake a new one? Is that what you're saying?
If you were not the son of my beloved friend George Eliot II, I would say that your tone of voice sounds quite disrespectful.
And if I didn't respect your family the way I do, I wouldn't even consider the matter. Feel free to schedule the press conference. Friday, 3:30.
Very well then.
No, Miss Elliot is not home. She has gone to her hairdresser. Yeah, she'll probably be back at around 2 or... Oh, she won't be coming back. Why? I don't know. If you want, I can give her the message. Whenever she arrives. Yes. I'm Tina. Her new washing lady. Yes. Oh, fortune teller. Housemaid. Yes. I hardly ever see them. They're very busy people, George. He's not home. Peter. Not home either. I believe you're very busy too. Sir, please don't shout. Sir, I'm not deaf. Don't put my mother into this. Who do you think you're talking to?
No, Abigail, wait, please, save me. Wait, no, don't go, Abigail, wait. I need you, Abigail. Your book is really a must-read. Have you already sent it to the editor?
It was sent yesterday.
It will certainly win a prize. Oh, gosh. This part on page 33, there is a passage about how to select your guests according to the type of the party. I have never read anything more accurate.
That's true.
But darling, to be sincere, there is nothing better than your comments on greetings and farewells according to breath, nails, and skincare. And you know what? And when you talk about your trips, this part about your trips all over Europe and Asia, hilarious. Awesome. Just a moment, Eleanor. Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, I'm at Eleanor's house. We were talking about her new book. She's really busy because of her wedding, so I decided to pass by and give a hand. Why don't you do the same? So please call Gloria Ferguson and Helen Cantu. Yeah. Okay. All right. See you. Okay. So tell me, Eleanor, how are the arrangements for your wedding?
The invitations were just sent to the press agency.
Uh-huh.
And the press conference about the wedding has been scheduled for Friday at 5 here.
And I've also heard that your show was nominated to an Emmy Award and that the rights to the transmission of your wedding was sold to 17 countries. Tell me, Eleanor, what are you going to wear?
Nothing as horrible as you're wearing.
I'm sorry?
Nothing, darling.
Okay, so let's have a bottle of champagne. You're getting married to the famous